trying to buy or sell a home, it's the question you want the answer to. We all do. When is the housing market going to rebound?
Well, our next guests are here to help answer that question. We have the chat room's Blaine Beecham, and she brought with her Ginger Scott of Beecham and Company. Ladies, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, we got to tell you, people are still buzzing about the house that you showed off last month. Kimberly, and you actually won it, wasn't it?
Oh, I've never seen anything like that. It was just beautiful.
Isn't it incredible?
Yes, I just don't happen to have, what, $6–7 million sitting around to buy
and
it.
it's just one of many. You know, one of the things that's key and critical that you guys were talking about, because Ginger, not only are you a realtor, but you're a stager. You're a major stager here in Atlanta. And tell everybody why that is so important, staging.
It's important because people need to make an emotional connection with a house.
Yeah.
And if your house is vacant, it's very difficult for people to do that. They come in and they see a lot of the flaws in the home instead of the positives.
So Blaine, do you guys ask Ginger to go in some of the properties you have and stage them all?
Well, Ginger is the only agent in Atlanta that I know that stages homes that she sells, which is an incredible service she offers to her clients. And she does it for her own listings, and then sometimes our agents will just need a little help, and Ginger will go in and stage their homes too.
Could she just come over to my house?
I was just about to say,
I'm
can
not
you
moving,
just come over and
I'd
stage
love to.
I mean, where do you keep all of the furniture?
In a warehouse.
Okay.
And I owned my own staging company, so that's when I bought a lot of the
Makes
furniture.
sense.
What about the question we did ask, though? When do y'all think this is all going to rebound?
Well, we have seen so many positive signs recently, and inventory is at a 10-year low right now.
Yeah.
So sales are really happening, and we had more sales this spring than we've had in the last 4 years.
And interesting. Wow. So inventory in the state of Georgia, you guys sent me those notes. Yeah, all-time low. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, people are not really listing as many homes because they're thinking they'll just ride it out. And so there's a set inventory and people are buying, so the inventory is dropping.
Ginger, what is some good advice if somebody is having trouble? I've got a couple homes in my neighborhood that they're having trouble. Is it because they're not decorated? I mean, they don't look good when people walk in? And
That's a big
what's a good
big
hint,
issue.
a good, like if you could tell people one thing they could do to make it appear?
Well,
Clean up.
yes, absolutely. No one wants to see your junk, the things that you have out that everybody
Is
has.
it true you take your own family pictures down?
Absolutely. You want people to envision themselves in the home. And when they see your picture, they think of you living there, not them.
So we're looking at a couple of pictures now of some of what you've staged, and okay, yeah, because see right now that all looks like just something out of a magazine, and that is what is that what you're trying to accomplish here?
Absolutely. I feel staging is not too little, not too much. It's got to be the perfect amount. Some stagers come in and put a very small amount of furniture. I try to do a little more than that. I like the pillows and the accessories and where people feel like someone is actually living in the home.
How do you like our new home?
I love it.
That's great.
Well, you know, the other good news that I hear that's coming out of Beecham is the fact that, did I hear this correctly? Did you all just sell the most expensive house in the state?
We did. Glennis Beecham and Troy Stowe just closed on the biggest sale that's ever happened in the state of Georgia.
Really? Wow.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Troy Stowe with Beecham and Company Realtors, and I'm back to talk to you about the sale of 2015 Trammell Road. This was one of the largest private residences in the state of Georgia, and it was an incredible opportunity to be a part of it and sell that home. You know, to me, I think there are three things that it's important when you're selling a luxury property, and it's beauty, utility, and substance. Beautiful, beautiful to your eye. Utility, it's got to function properly. It's got to have a floor plan that makes sense, and it's got to have the substance. The doors are solid. The ironwork, the whole material of the property is just, you know, first class. But I think overall, when you look at a property like Reve, as far as the lifestyle that it offered, it had a 50s diner, it had virtual golf, it had a 2-lane bowling alley, it had an 18-hole golf course, we had riding stables. It was just everything that you could possibly imagine. It was just an incredible opportunity in my career to be able to sell one of the largest homes in the state of Georgia. And you can imagine we got tons of calls of people wanting to know who bought the house and what did it sell for. And you know, when you work the luxury market, you know, privacy is number one with our clients. So, but I can tell you it did sell fully furnished over 11 million.
Okay. Well, now we can see why that would be the biggest sale. And,
Beautiful.
And we're going to be good because, you know, the journalist in us, we're just begging to ask how much, but she told us not to say, so we won't ask how much. But that's quite a feat, I mean, for you all to have done.
It is an amazing house, and we are so proud. It took us a little while to sell it, but we finally closed, and it's such big news for our company.
Yeah.
Well, big news for the whole state and for our
Absolutely.
community, I think, to know that people are still, you know, buying.
I know, yes.
But the bottom line here is, let's just tell folks again, Ginger, if your house doesn't look like you want to live there, then certainly nobody else wants to live there.
That's correct. It is very important to look at each room and make sure it has a function. Make sure you're highlighting the positives in the room. If that means you need to take out some furniture, it's worth taking it out and making the room look bigger. You want people to see your home in the best possible way.
Have you ever like gone into somebody's house and it is so goodness awful that there's nothing we can do here?
Absolutely not.
I knew she was
Wonder
Girl.
Girl. She's a Wonder Girl.
We can help anyone, truly.
Can you think of the worst disaster you ever had? I don't know. I think this is interesting.
I think what most people do not like is a dark, depressing, cluttered home.
Yeah.
It's important to get the clutter out, to depersonalize, brighten it up. If you need lamps, lighting does a lot for a home. Even if you have darker furniture, you could paint the walls a lighter color. I think it's really important. People like a light-filled home.
Well, you guys, those houses certainly look beautiful. Thank you so much. Ginger, thanks for hanging out with us on the couch. Thanks for bringing her.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.